Hey there, Tone Chasers, I'm Robert and welcome back to another episode of Tone Chase Basement here at 42 Studios, 42 Gear Street 6 of course. And today we are checking out a new, relatively new guitar manufacturer from Ukraine, and they are building very high quality boutique guitars, and they are Valiant Guitars. They do a couple of models like the Jupiter, the something Stratos something, and they also do this is their newest model, the Mercury, which is a combination of an offset and a ST type guitar, and that is something new for them. What it is, it combines all the best features of both of those guitars. So you see the lower part of the body is actually from the offset guitar, and the second half, the upper half, is from an ST type of guitar. The pickups, so you can see it's like, you know, a hot rodded Strat or something. Generally in their offset line they use humbuckers, so neck and bridge humbuckers. Here you get the bridge humbucker and you get two single coils here on the upper side. These pickups are all made by them, and they are really amazing. The bridge pickup, as I understood correctly, is around 9k resistance, and the single coil is around 7, so classic. The bridge pickup is a little bit hotter than the usual, but that is something that comes really in handy, and I chose to review this guitar because this one is very flexible, and I would say you can use it. It can be a really good workhorse guitar for the everyday use, whether you use it for, I don't know, clean stuff or distorted rock stuff. It can be used very easily. And practically, the main thing is that it sounds really good. And tone wood or not, I mean, alright, tone wood exists. It's very good quality, older body, maple neck with rosewood fretboard. The frets on it. The frets are, on some of their guitars, as I understood, they put stainless steel, but on these are nickel frets. So you get that classic vibe, that classic warmer tone than the steel, edgy steel fret kind of tone. The bridge is all designed by them. It's got bell bronze saddles, so that is bell bronze, which is something that you can only see on higher end boutique guitars nowadays, and as is the nut as well, bell bronze. There are Graphtec string trees and, turn it around, Goto locking tuners on it. As you can see, it's a relic job, so it's meticulously made. I mean, the relic job is just how you can imagine like a relic guitar. It's not too heavily reliced, but with taste, so it's very elegant. The neck is like I would say it's a slim C profile, and there is also some wear on the neck as well. I mean, it's very smooth. So what I didn't mention as well, the electronics in it, it's CTS pots, Switchcraft switches. I will explain a little bit later what these do, and Switchcraft pickup switch. So these are the specs. Nothing to complain about. Looks, nothing to complain about. It's a beautifully made guitar, and I like Sunburst. It's classic. I mean, for years I've been playing Sunburst Strat, so I'm very familiar with it. Now let's hear how it sounds. So we're going to check it out first. Some basic clean tones with it. We are testing it through the Laney Lionheart pedalboard amp, so let's see how it handles some clean tones. We're at the single coil now, here on the neck. It's got that spank like a classic Strat, so you would say it sounds exactly like a really good Strat sounds on the neck pickup. But here comes something interesting. So you see three pickups here. So there is the bridge, the middle, and the neck. But you cannot actually use the middle pickup on its own because it's wired in a very interesting way. On the pickup switch, now it's up, so you obviously only use the neck pickup. When you switch it down, you use the bridge pickup. So yeah, so on the bridge pickup it's a bit hotter. As you can hear, it already breaks up a little bit, as it would on a normal humbucker, of course. And you have this first switch that I said they are interesting things. So it's now set in series. It's got also parallel wiring and single coil. So if you switch it up to single coil, then of course splits the humbucker into a single coil. So let's hear how it sounds then. It's got that spank to it, so it sounds like a real single coil would. So I like how they did this humbucker because it's also their own design. I complained on my previous videos about some splitting humbuckers that when you split them they just sound lifeless and not bright enough. This of course loses a little bit of output, so it's not that hot anymore, but it's still got that classic single coil like spank to it. So let's just raise the volume a little bit and the gain to get it in level. Yeah, it sounds like, I wouldn't say it sounds exactly like a Strat single coil, but it's somewhere there. Maybe something between a Tele and a Strat single coil. Alright, so let's get it back to series. It's got that thicker humbucker-like sound. And parallel. It's a little bit different than the series. Also loses a little bit of output, but sounds thicker, of course, than the single coil mode. So let's just raise the gain a little bit on this pickup to see how it sounds with some more gain. It can kick your ass, so yeah, it's got punch to it. Even more when it's connected to series. I really like how these humbuckers sound, so Oh man, that is a really good guitar. Okay, now let's go back to the single coil. Yeah, you can hear of course some hum. Just lower the gain a little bit. Beautiful. It sounds warm, full, enough low end but not flubby. Someone left here his mobile phone and it's actually playing some music. And I'm not sure whose is it.
On mine.
Alright, let's just snooze it. Alright. The second switch here. I showed you what it can do on the bridge pickup. Now on the second switch, which is connected to both of these pickups, so the middle pickup and the neck pickup. As I said, the middle pickup cannot be activated on its own, so it only works in combination with the neck pickup if you choose any of these options, so parallel or series. So let's see how it sounds. I mean, it should sound something like when you activate both of the pickups on the Stratocaster, so that clean, sparkly, glassy tones. Let's hear how it sounds in the parallel settings. Exactly sounds like a Strat, yeah. That's the sound. That is the sound. It sounds beautiful, crystal clean. It's beautiful. Let's see how it sounds in the series connection mode. It sounds immediately, you can hear it sounds more aggressive and has a bit more of a low end. Oh yeah. It's good for surfy music. It's got that thump. Yeah, it's interesting sound. I never heard that kind of sound from these kind of pickups, and it's just because it's connected in series mode. So if you put it back to parallel, that's the classic kind of Strat wiring type. Let's raise the gain a little bit. To be honest, I was never a fan of this kind of sound on a Strat because I felt that was always missing some kind of frequency range. But this got those sparkly sounds that is expected from that kind of pickup position. but with that fullness what generally a Strat lacks. So that is something very brilliant and very good from Valiant to make it sound like that. Nothing to say, just the best words. So now we are going to check it out, how it sounds with all 3 pickups activated, because it can be done. And why? Well, why not? Because it's got 3 pickups, why not activate all of them together? And you can hear immediately how it blends all these pickups together, and with all of these switch settings you can combine it whichever positions you like, whichever wirings you like. You can combine the single coil with these 2 splitted from the bridge, or the series parallel together. The possibilities are endless. You can also immediately hear, as you switch all these switch positions, how the character of the sound changes, and it changes drastically. So there is definitely some kind of sound in that guitar that you can find comfortable to play with, and whichever sound suits you the most and suits you the best. So yeah, Valiant Guitars, you did a great job, and big thumbs up from me. And please check out Valiant Guitars on their website, valiant.com or valiantguitars.com. Google it, that's the best. It will bring up their website. Check it out, it's worth. They have really beautiful guitars. Not only this one, as I mentioned in the beginning, they have several models. All of them are, in the last couple of days I picked up a bunch of them in my hands. I bonded with this one the most. Yeah, all of them are really great guitars. There are like Les Paul type guitars, offset guitars, ST type guitars, and these mixtures which are like hybrids or something like that. Yeah, one other thing I didn't mention, so it's rosewood fretboard, and what I really like is these inlays, which is like a triangle, and also I think it represents the V, like Valiant Guitars, and it's engraved here, VG together. It's a very good logo actually. So yeah, what else to say? Top-notch quality, meticulous design, quality tone wood, yes, very comfortable neck, very comfortable neck. Try it out. And of course we have Summer cables. Thank you very much, Summer Cables, for providing us great cables. Without the Summer cables there wouldn't be any sound, because all electric guitars need to be connected with cables. Summer cable, thank you. Cheers and keep chasing that tone. Thank you for your attention. Bye.